Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your main man Orion coming back from the galaxy once again. It is very late at night, 12, probably like 12:30, 1 o'clock, New York time. I know, like, the west side of the United States, the West Coast, is probably going to be set like 3 hours back, but I'm recording this very late. I do not want to wake up my parents, even though it's on a weekend, and I want to get the fuck to sleep, so I'm just going to make this rather quickly. Just to explain why I've been off this shit for a long time. Um, First of all, if you don't know who I am, stop. Don't even waste your time. Just click out the video now. Just don't waste your time. But for the niggas who are loyal and who basically want to get to know me better on a more personal level, probably not gonna make too many more videos like this in the future. Probably this is gonna be like a one take thing. So, what am I trying to talk about? Um, the reason why I took a break for such a long time. For the most part, it was a personal problem with me. Uh, really, I really just didn't want to do anything because certain instances of how the world was going, where the world was heading at the time, and me devoting my time to all this negative energy just kept me away from doing what I love to do, is which is to make content, edit, uh, do do good things outside of YouTube. Hopefully, raise money for charity. Uh, be a driving force outside of YouTube and do what I can to better the world. Um, but I kind of strayed away from that message of what people need. Um, but what they need is love more so than hate. But at the same time, they need the truth. So, uh, let's address a few things before I go to sleep tonight. Um, Maturity. Never have I ever thought in my entire life that I was gonna get to a place where I'm actually like mature and dealing with real world situations as it comes. I mean, I always been mature since I was like 12, 13 years old. I know I had to distance myself from situations, but like, and like I'm pretty much mature now, like all, but not like all the way. But reality is starting to kick in. Reality is really starting to creep up on me, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty rocky these last few months, and it's been one of the main antithesis for me just completely stopping. Just I post like a video every single day for 2 weeks straight. Like nothing can stop me. And then the next thing you know, I was posting sporadically through February, and then I just disappeared. Um, I would say that, like, I, I did YouTube initially to get an escape from reality of the world because the world was too harsh on me sometimes, and I just want to detune myself. So I came back to this YouTube channel again. I started this camera back up. I used to record on my school iPad. Now I'm editing videos on a PC. Um, and mainly I had to, and mainly that's one of the reasons why videos have like stalled. Mainly because of changing technology and adapting to this PC. I mean, if either one of those options go, I can't do this. But what was I talking about with maturity and all that? Oh yeah. So getting to a point where I was mature now, uh, I started to distance myself from things that I used to love doing. Um, gaming has been one of them. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really played my Xbox since last year, arguably, and maybe like because I was focused on football and schoolwork and all that shit, and it was very like difficult to navigate or to multitask, if you will. Um, but mainly this channel was to get a break and escape reality and to build a connection. Everything you see on here is the real authentic me because I was always me when it comes to this YouTube shit. Like none of this ever had to be staged or whatever. Um, even though I would go, even though like one of the reasons why I didn't show my face earlier and why I would act out, um, back in like 2020 to 2022, that whole year, I was very insecure back then. Um, Half the shit I said about myself wasn't even true. Like people would just say do really harsh, awful shit, and bro, I would bite back and just take it on my out of myself and just act fucking crazy. I still act crazy. Like I'm not gonna lie, there's some loose screws up there. But a lot of the shit I said about myself wasn't even true. I wouldn't fucking kill myself. Um, Still chopped, kind of. Yeah, the mustache and the goatee is really happy, and I got side. I'm literally growing a beard too. That's the thing. Like a year ago, you could barely see facial hair on me, and I'm growing a whole ass beard now. I got the mustache grown out with the goatee. You can't really see on the camera because it's late at night and it's dark as hell outside, but it's crazy. Um, what was I saying? Uh, but I quit this. I literally left this on the table because and took so many fucking breaks because of the fact that it was just a personal problem with me. Uh, just me thinking that I could be somebody, that I can help people. Uh, I can't lie. I still have this feeling of like trying to help people get through their day in a way. Like I'm kind of losing train of thought because I'm trying to get the next sentence out without it being too misguided. The fact that I'm doing this with no script is probably concerning to the fact that I may fuck up or stutter or leave dead space in. But you know what? Fuck it. Who cares? Um, One more reason is that I never had really anybody to turn to when it comes to this YouTube shit. I never had somebody that I can really get inspired by, like Corey, Berlizzi, Dashi, Internet City, Roshi, Dante, Rage, so on and so forth. Even Kai Cenat and Speed to extents, but they didn't really inspire me and as some of the OG goats of YouTube. So I completely quit YouTube, just completely cut the tail off. I never wanted to do it again. I mean, at times I will come on here. There hasn't been a day where I didn't think about this channel for the past like 6 7 months and how I can develop my content into something that is that is like high quality. Um, but it's like to a point. Here's what I'm thinking about doing now, since I'm like trying to work my way back into the algorithm. I'm thinking about having three separate channels for my main interests. commentary, music, and gaming, because I can do a lot of everything. Maybe I'll vlog. Maybe I'll vlog. It's kind of hard right now to purchase a new fucking camera. All I got is a webcam that is hanging at the top of my damn TV. I am very fucking tired. Um, but I feel like I want to have free separate channels to express myself fully and to elaborate on my multiple different personalities, because um, when you have an online persona and a in real life persona, you try to separate the two from each other. And the thing about me is that I know when and where to turn it on and off. I know what to do in certain situations, how to talk to people, how to navigate throughout a situation, and then at other times it would be just flat out pandemonium, just acting crazy. Like, to me, it was just expressive of what this channel is an extension of me. YouTube, like social media, is an extension of me. Nothing ever had to be staged when it comes to me. Um, but I do have like a hell of a lot more personality me than me just talking on this YouTube shit. You would never know that a black guy playing video games in his bedroom, naked, screaming at niggas, going crazy on camera in 4K. I mean, that's the shit I used to do when I was 14. I don't do that shit no more. But you would never know that someone like that can be very, very different off, like, when it off this social media shit. And I feel like that's the best way to like separate yourself from that reality, because I notice myself sometimes when I'm online, I could say things or do things that might not be appropriate in the moment. So I wanted to make this video to just say, I don't know. I I I know no one's really been thinking about me, to be honest. That's the thing about this shit. Um, I was so comfortable with posting online and being me to the point where I show different parts of myself that I would never show up on camera. That I thought I would never show on camera. Um, will I still you? Will I still do this shit for a long time to come? Probably, for the foreseeable future. That's why I'm making this video right now. Um, as far as maturity, back to the whole maturity thing. Um, I'm growing up fast. I need money. Uh, Not saying I need money. Like, I don't need it, but I want to be financially secure and stable for when I turn 21, and that day is coming a lot quicker than you would expect. A lot quicker than I realized. I really want to be independent and financially secure for what life will throw at me, because I've been growing up fast over the last 2 years. Not over the last 2 years, but for the past couple of months. And I don't want my college years to be defined by some guy in his apartment just rotting away. Like, that's not. I mean, to be honest, that's kind of what's happening now. You know what I mean? Um, I'm I acknowledge that I'm chopped. I'm chopped as well. I mean, not entirely chopped. I still talk to women, and I try to like go to the gym fairly consistently, but just nah. Yeah, I don't get the same high as talking to people. So yeah, it's either you see me within a week or two, or it really just depends on how I feel. You either see me in 2 weeks, or you'll just never see me on this bitch again, because I'm still like considering if I want to fully engulf myself and do this shit as a hobby in the pursuit of making a career out of this, or just completely just quit YouTube. Um, but I'll definitely be doing YouTube for the foreseeable future. I got a lot of shit lined up. I just have to write it down and execute it. Um, because I have potential in what we have. I have potential in the fact that I can grow as a content creator. Um, and I have faith in myself that I don't ever want to let go, because there's too many people that are depending on me, and there's too many memories for me to not let go. And there's a fucking mosquito. I want to fucking kill it. So yeah, um, it's either you see me or you never see me again. That's what it is. Um, I want to take this time to really apologize that I haven't really been posting. For the other things that I'm mentioning. Currently, I'm going through a lot with school, and I'm going through a lot with just growing up in general. Um, I need a good group of guys to support me throughout this shit. Um, whether it be in state, out of state, online, just I need a collective of niggas that's gonna rally around me, because I know I can't do this shit on my own. So yeah. Um, I want to appreciate everybody who's been sticking with me throughout that time I took off YouTube. Uh, I'm not fully all the way there, but I'll eventually get there one day, and hopefully I'll be able to make a career out of this and make this my full full time job in the near future. Um, but I am realizing that that might not be a possibility, and that's okay. I'll just continue to work on myself every day to be an influence to somebody. With that being said, it's your main man Ryan. I love you all. Stay tuned for more.